Hey, what's going on, y'all? Back with the Heat for the Streets, man. It's AK Showtime. Look, man. Um, um. So last week, y'all remember Pete Carroll talking about how they weren't gonna sign Colin Kaepernick because quote unquote he's a starter at this league. But them motherfuckers just signed Austin Davis. Come on, man. Let me explain something to y'all. I want to say, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Um, yeah, man. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But I think at least 10 different starting, 10 different quarterbacks um got jobs this off season. Like 10 different guys or whatever. Josh McCown, that's one. Mike Glennon, that's two. Mark Sanchez, Matt Barkley, EJ Manuel, Geno Smith, Austin Davis, who just got currently signed. You know, um, Nick Foles got signed back to Philly, and for real, that's eight. So that's eight. Um, I might be a little off with the double digits, but that's eight guys right there, and I'm pretty sure it was more. I'm pretty sure it was more. Yeah, Blaine Gabbert, that's nine. Blaine Gabbert, that's nine. Um, and motherfucking and some other guy that Seattle that Seattle picked up like off the free agent market or some shit. I think some undrafted rookie or whatever. Cause I don't remember his name getting called on draft night. So he must be like a undrafted rookie. So that's like 10. I can't remember his name. Like Jeff Kemp or uh, Sean Kemp or Sean Keep or some shit like that. Some name or whatever. But I can't even remember his name. But it's like 10 guys is his name right there. So it's like 10. So it's like 10 guys that got signed. But Colin Kaepernick can't get a motherfucking job. Really? Colin Kaepernick, who and actually the one person that actually put in some actual work as a starter for a minute in the league. If you really want to be honest, say what you want, but Mark Sanchez, he made some plays in the playoffs when he was with the Jets. I know people say, "Oh, he was the game manager, he was the defense," but he still had to be in position to make a lot of throws, and he made throws to beat New England in the playoffs, to beat Indianapolis in the playoffs, to beat Baltimore. I think they played in the playoffs one time, to beat Cincinnati in the playoffs one time. He had to make some throws because a lot of those games were close. So I can give Mark Sanchez a little bit of credit. If you want to say, okay, reason why they signed him because he got some experience as a backup in Philly, as a starter with the Jets or whatever. Woo woo. Maybe, but he still ain't better than Kaepernick. And Kaepernick had a lot of the things that he had in New York that he had in San Francisco, but he not even better than Kaepernick. Skill set wise, he not better. Skills wise, he not better than Kaepernick. Mike Glennon, damn sure ain't better than Colin Kaepernick. He was a bum in Tampa Bay. And I know Tampa ain't had no weapons, but still. What makes you think, even for a year, because I know they're going to let that dude Trubisky sit on the bench and watch unless he get hurt or whatever. Um, what makes you think that he's going to do anything? The fuck makes you think that Matt Barkley is going to do anything? What makes you think that Blaine Gabbert is going to do anything? Matt Castle, bruh. No, matter of fact, he got signed, I think he got signed last year, so that technically don't count. But I'm talking about this offseason. What makes you think that EJ Manuel? Come on, dog. EJ Manuel. EJ Manuel got signed by Oakland. And to me, I think EJ Manuel was another one of those black quarterbacks that got a raw deal when he was in Buffalo. Because they fired his coach after EJ got hurt. EJ was hurt. It wasn't his fault that he fucked up in Buffalo. He got hurt and he was just never the same after that. Like something was off with him. So I mean, I can cut him a little bit of slack, but it's because I think he got a raw deal. He only got like a season or like a couple seasons or whatever, and then and I think they cut him. They kept him around as a backup, but they never let him start again for real, for real. So he got a raw deal in Buffalo. Well, when they brought in Tyrod Taylor. But he still has to put in the work. Nick Foles, I give him credit for that 1 year when he came in for relief of Michael Vick. I thought he got a raw deal in Philly because Chip Kelly, traded him away to St. Louis, which was a bad move. But still, he didn't show up with the Rams, so they cut him. They let him go to Kansas City, and now he's obviously back with Philly, back in that organization, back in that city, as a backup to Carson Wentz. But Austin Davis, dog, for Colin Kaepernick, really, Seattle didn't sign, and this ain't got nothing to do with all the court. This really ain't got nothing to do with a lot of the quarterbacks. It got everything to do with Seattle. But I just wanted to let y'all know the history of a lot of those quarterbacks in those situations, because I'm like, at the end of the day, dog, they didn't put in the necessary work to be great, or to be half as good as Colin Kaepernick was back when he was leading in the NFC Championship games in that one Super Bowl that he played against Baltimore, that he almost won if the refs would have called the right call. Which, look, at the end of the day, you're going to have to let dudes play, but at the same time, you could make a case that there was pass interference on that last play. He probably could have won the game had he ran the damn thing in. Because in that second half, he was unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? But Austin Davis, dog. Austin Davis. I watched this dude when Nick Foles, like I mentioned Nick Foles. Nick Foles is in St. Louis. When Kelly traded him away to St. Louis. And in St. Louis, before they moved to LA, they re-signed him. They re-signed him for like a mega deal or some shit, because they thought he was gonna be like the quarterback of the future. Oh, he's still young. It was only like his third year in the fucking league, and he really ain't get a chance in Philly. So they settled. St. Louis thought, okay, we're gonna give him a shot. He kept getting hurt, and when he wasn't hurt, he was throwing interceptions. So Austin Davis comes in. I remember a game he played in St. Louis. It was basically a shootout between him and my Dallas Cowboys. He was lighting us up. And everybody was thinking like, yo, this kid might be the next big thing. He might be something special. Needless to say, it didn't work out like that. I mean, look, St. Louis / LA been a fucked up franchise for damn near a decade. Ever since Bolger left. And, you know what I'm saying, and the greatest show on turbo, all them dudes started getting old. And they retired. But Austin Davis wasn't really shit in St. Louis, so they cut him. Went to Cleveland. I think he started like a couple games in relief of like Josh McCown and Johnny Manziel or some other shit. The litany of quarterbacks that they fucking trotted out there and shit. And he was a bum in Cleveland. I mean, any quarterback is gonna be a bum in Cleveland. until they get their shit together. But he was a bum in Cleveland. But you signed this guy. What the fuck, yo? I would have rather them sign motherfucking. I'd rather them call motherfucking Tavares Jackson out of retirement, nigga. At least he won a whole bum. I mean, Tavares Jackson could play a little bit. Know what I'm saying? Especially when he was in Seattle the first time. And then, you went to Minnesota to become a starter. To become the man out there in Minnesota. And, you know what I'm saying? He had some good years there, but they really didn't think he was the answer. So he went back to Seattle in like 2013. Won the Super Bowl with that team, the first Super Bowl team that they won the championship when they blasted Denver. So he got a championship, and he know that system. I'd rather them call him out of retirement than sign motherfucking Austin Davis. Come on, man. Like, what the fuck? They sitting up there talking about, and even the experts was saying, Seattle has problems with quarterback depth because they don't feel as if they have a guy that can come in and tread water until Russell Wilson gets back if he ever gets hurt, or if he ever gets hurt to the point where he misses games, because he's never missed a game in his career yet. He's been banged up, but he's always played. But they were talking about how a guy like Javon Boykin, who I like coming out of TCU, I thought we should have grabbed him because I thought he would have been great for a system like that with a good running game, great receivers, woo woo woo. But then you got a team like Seattle. Okay, he is a mobile guy, not a strong arm, but he can throw it, and he'll benefit from a team like that. Strong running game, good defense, pretty good receivers in Doug Baldwin and Jermaine Kearse, and then they got Lockett, who I think could be a Hall of Fame type player, because they use him in so many different ways. He can score touchdowns so many different ways from the return game, and the passing game, and he can also run jet sweeps and shit. So that'll pad his numbers a little bit. But I thought we should have grabbed Javon Boykin, but they don't think in Seattle. They don't think he's the long-term answer as a backup quarterback to Russell Wilson. And then, like I said, that other guy that they drafted, I don't know his name, but they don't really see much in him. I think he'll probably be like a training camp cut or preseason cut or some shit. But to sign Austin Davis, come on, dog. Like, why? I mean, come on, man. Really, Austin Davis, Josh McCown, EJ Manuel, Mark Sanchez, Mike Glennon. All those dudes I just named, man. Like, come on, man. All those dudes better than Kaepernick. And even like I said, I mentioned black dudes. EJ Manuel is a black quarterback. And like I said, he got a raw deal in Buffalo, I feel like, because he was hurt and he lost, like, he was hurt and then they just gave up on him. And then they fired his coach after like 2 seasons. In those first couple games in Buffalo, when he started as a rookie, he actually was impressive. He just got hurt, and then they fired his coach. But come on, man. Like, he's better than Kaepernick. Is come on, man. Come on, man. This is pure racism. This is pure bias, prejudice, all that type of shit, man. You can't deny that shit, man. It's fucking ridiculous. And look, man, shout out to Ticket TV and LVZ for going up to the league office, bro. I seen all y'all videos doing that shit. Y'all might need to make another trip, bro. Cause it's ridiculous, man. Or make some more videos, man, pointing out this hypocrisy, bro. Cause it's getting fucking ridiculous, bro. But anyway, dog, I'm out.